Welcome to Looking at the Markets with David Modell. I want to show you the stocks that I'll be looking at for the coming week. These are daily candlestick charts provided by finbiz.com. The first stock I wanted to look at is WBD, Warner Brothers Discovery stock. This thing has been hammered all year long, but it could be due for a buy. Well, it's up to you. I don't make recommendations here. This is not investment advice. Make your own decisions. Do your own due diligence always. But I do see what might be a bargain here. I mean, WBD stock at around $10 is pretty darn good in my estimation. Yeah, I know it's a falling wedge here, narrowing price action, but I like the way this bounced off of $10 before and it landed at $10 again or thereabouts on Friday. This could be pretty good. Just make sure you check out the company, learn all about it before you even consider it. So you have Micron stock. MU is the stock ticker symbol. And this thing is coming down to a place where I like and where it bounced off of before, $50. That's what I'm watching for Micron stock. If you're into technology, semiconductors, that kind of thing, this could be a good one. Just needs to come down a little bit more because it was around $52 on Friday. I'm liking it. Be aware there is resistance at $65. You have a Warren Buffett type of stock, Occidental Petroleum. OXY is the stock ticker symbol. I like this chart quite a bit. There is a gradually rising channel here. Nothing parabolic, nothing going vertical. It's a reasonable slope on this one. And look how many data points for this support line here. I mean, I can't even count them all. Too many. Okay, so this is really respecting the channel here. And it came down, Oxy stock, down to, well, just about the bottom of the channel, near 60. Looking pretty good there. I like it. But don't buy something just because I like it. All right, you have to make your own decisions always. TGT, Target stock, coming down to a pretty good level. And it's interesting. FinViz drew a line here at about 150. I would have drawn it at 145 personally. I see data points at 145, and it came down to it, or pretty close to it, on Friday. Be aware there may be resistance at 180, but that's a ways to go. So if somebody bought it at, let's say, 145 or so, if it gets there next week and held until 180, that wouldn't be terrible. Or you can wait until it gets higher, such as 240. Hey, it's been there before. Why couldn't it get there again eventually? Hey, nothing's guaranteed though. Ford stock, F is the stock ticker symbol. And it's interesting, there are a couple of levels here that are important. I would say $11.50 for Ford stock, and then below that $11. That's pretty good for Ford stock. It is falling fast. Yeah, Friday was kind of nasty for this stock, so I'm not going to touch it because it is falling fast. What I'm going to do is wait until, let's see if it gets down to 11.50, and then 11, could make a couple of purchases there if I wanted to. Zoom stock, ZM is the ticker symbol. I see the falling wedge here. Okay, but look how many data points. My goodness, a whole bunch of them going way back here for this support level, but it is a falling support level. I'm not a huge fan of it, but boy, this is cheap for Zoom stock. And it is holding the $70 level pretty well, give or take a few pennies. It's not an exact science here. On Friday, it held it, though, pretty much. So not bad. I'm kind of looking at this one. Just be aware this is not my favorite chart pattern to try to go along with. That's all. The falling wedge, falling anything really, is not always my favorite. Disney stock, DIS. I do want to see this. Well, actually, it could be bought at $90. That's not bad. It held at around 86, it looks like. And so if it gets down there, that's looking even better, more of a bargain. Yeah. So I do see the descending triangle here. I get it. And so this resistance line is falling kind of sharply too, so we're going to see if it breaks down or breaks out. Hopefully break out, but if it breaks down, you know what, I'm going to look for 86, then see if it goes below that for an even better bargain, because if I liked it at 90, I would like it even more at lower prices. That's how I like to look at things. I know not everybody does, right? And then Bank of America stock, BAC is the ticker symbol for this one. There seems to be support at $30. Bounced off of it here, bounced off of it here nicely. And will it come down there again? I'm going to watch, I'm going to wait, and let's see. I'm going to be very, very patient, and I will allow the stock to come to my price if it wants to get there. And if not, that's okay. There are other opportunities out there. So if I had to pick a favorite one, I'm looking at Occidental Petroleum, not just because Warren Buffett happens to like it, but that is a bonus for sure. Gives me a little more confidence. but I'm already pretty confident with this pattern here. I'd like it at, let's say, 60, even better at this line here. Looks like 56, and so that's not bad. There seems to be support there as well. Could scale in, that's a possibility, and then hopefully it wouldn't drop all the way down to 40, but if it does, that would be very, very hard to resist. So, hey, there's some bargains out there, or at least close to it. And so I'm watching, I'm waiting, and I hope you're being careful out there. So thanks a lot for watching and listening. I will talk to you again very soon.